I never meant to lie.
Yeah, but you did. About everything.
I'm Hax, and welcome back to The Forge. I speak to what's underneath the noise of last night's episode: character, choice, frame, and alignment. Most people watch this episode waiting for an explosive trial. Instead, we watch what's brewing before the actions unfold next week.
The blood of the dragon. Arion would like your head.
We witness who stood firm when power turned hostile. Dunk wasn't in danger because he was wrong. He was in danger because he had no alliances. And that's a real threat in any system.
A trial of 7.
Egg deceiving Dunk about his identity wasn't betrayal. It was survival inside a bloodline where cruelty goes unchecked. And yet, even constrained by fear and hierarchy, the boy still tried to help the man who protected him. That's character. And in the chambers where Baelor breaks free, something important happens. Dunk isn't judged by his education, his speech, or his status. He is judged by his heart, and Baelor calls him Sir Dunk. Not because of papers, but because righteousness doesn't need permission to exist when truth has no allies.
You must find 6 other knights to fight beside you.
Then Arion shows us the opposite. When arrogance is humiliated, it doesn't reflect, it escalates. He invokes an ancient right not to seek justice, but to isolate truth until it collapses under technicalities. 7 knights, no allies, a system designed so being right isn't enough. And that's when Dunk does the rare thing. He doesn't beg, he doesn't posture, he doesn't bargain his values to survive. He holds his frame.
Who will stand and fight with me as courage deserted the noble houses of Westeros, and there no true knight among you?
He speaks into a crowd ruled by fear and asks a question most people are too afraid to ask. Are there any true knights left? And silence answers first, because fear always speaks before courage. Then Baelor steps forward, not as a prince, but as a knight. And in that moment, the episode tells you what it really is about. Power rots when it forgets the purpose. Oath means nothing without alignment. And truth doesn't need numbers. It needs one man willing to stand first. That's why the Game of Thrones theme hits. Because the real game was never thrones or dragons. It was always about who remembers who they are when it cost them. 7 knights answers the call.
May the 7 bear witness to our solemn and bloody offering. May they reveal the guilty in their falseness and find the truth. May the warrior grant victory to the innocent.
And next episode, they won't just fight for Dunk. They'll fight for what knighthood was supposed to mean. And that's why this episode matters. So if you saw the lesson beneath the noise, you're already part of the Forge.